Alrighty guys, what is up? We are back with episode 14 here of Hogwarts Legacy. We're going to be... Well, we've already made our way to Feldcroft, and we're going to be meeting Sebastian to visit his sister.
Your field guide.
And then we're going to be probably doing maybe one or two other quests, just depending on how long they are. But we'll see. So we're going to get up here and we're going to wait for Sebastian. And I just want to say thank you guys again for all the support you guys have been giving on the series.
You made it.
We greatly appreciate it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
If she's cursed, I don't know how much that's going to help. After you.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
I mean, you want me to just go in without you? Be like, hey, what up, girl? Come on, Sebastian. You're supposed to lead the way. There we go.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Robe's all messed up.
Sebastian.
That's a...
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That is a ridiculous look you got going on there, Sebastian. For a very tender moment, I'm sorry you gotta look like that. That's just ridiculous.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Let's talk to Solomon
Excuse
first.
me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Hope's always a good
With
thing.
all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
It's tough. I get both sides here. You don't want to push too far.
Sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
You push too far, you might hurt your sister, and it might drive you mad.
Revelio.
But at the same time, if he doesn't do anything, you never know. There could be a cure out there.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
You gotta honor her wishes. The way I look at it, you gotta be there for your sister, not talk about finding a cure when you're with her. Just enjoy the moment you have. When you're not with her, don't ever stop looking, because you'll never be able to live with yourself if you didn't.
Why will he not listen to me? She's
feel for
my
you, buddy.
sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
It's tough. I don't think either of these answers is right. I think what this should say is he's trying to do what he thinks is right.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
Decent
He's
answer.
always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that.
You're a good
Anne's
brother.
pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
I had to take this quest off the map here.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. This is where you will. You think this is funny?
Confringo! Protego! Stupid!
I will make you pay. No! I will make you pay.
Defender! Confringo!
Nice to the bench.
Stupid!
I will have my revenge!
Confringo!
You've made your last mistake.
You got the fancy goblin armor. The glow.
I'll bury you in the deepest vault. Such arrogance.
It was like 6 feet in the air.
Showing off, are we? Get away! One less human to worry about.
Confringo!
No! How nice of you. Come and go!
Glacier!
Let's get it. I won't rest. You're dead.
Levioso!
You're no match. Don't do that again, I beg you. I can do this for hours. Rather unwise coming back this way. Oh, little moon calf. Far from home, eh?
Confringo!
Not quite.
Glacier!
Had enough.
Accio!
You won't stop me.
Defendo!
Easily diverted.
Glacier! Confringo!
Much too slow.
I confess,
Revelio!
that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
That's cool. Almost died twice. But that's what you do for your friends. Gotta help them out no matter what they want.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They
Let's take a
seem
look.
to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Revelio!
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here.
Revelio!
A Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
I guess it's one of the keepers. We're getting to the edge. It's gonna be whatever that is right there.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Revelio!
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Nice, one galleon.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's the
When?
keepers. That's where
Give
the
me a
keepers
moment.
came.
I'll explain in a second. Revelio.
Just trying to glitch my way over. Gotta go in the front door. Can't jump over. Where's the front door? There is no front door. How the heck do I get in? Right here? Can't use my broom.
Confringo!
That didn't happen.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer
Double
look.
snare.
Lumos. They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Second week in camp, more arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I long to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that if the others are wrong, I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Try to learn, but I long to help. So the magic wants to heal and I'm the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems
so she
these
really
journal
wants to help
entries are
people.
from Isadora's travels.
She regrets not being able to help her father. You gotta be able to get back there somehow.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough.
Because it all is.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Incendio! Lumos!
Alright, into the Undercroft. Let's see what happens. Hoping Sebastian's not mad if Ominous is there telling him, hey, why'd you show it to him?
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Clue and a map.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
To be honest, I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Alrighty. It's complete. Where's the exit? This way. I think. Get up to the Dada Tower. Alright, so I think that's probably going to be a good place to stop here. A little bit shorter of a video than normal, but it's better than doing another quest and ending up with like an hour or a longer video. So next episode, I think episode 15, we'll be doing this quest here, learning about how to nab sack magical beasts, rescue them, and then probably this quest here, talking to Sirona and the 3 broomsticks. I think those will be 2 good ones to do. And then we'll go from there. Maybe a new quest will pop up, maybe we'll do something different, I don't know. But thanks again for watching, guys, really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support you guys have been giving us over the last, what'd I say? This is 14, so 13 videos. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.